Welcome to today's Essential News, where nothing means everything fun. Nothing. It's not empty space, it's pure excitement. As nothing's gal, reading news daily feels like shouting into the void, but hey, at least I'm transparently fabulous about it. Kicking off today's episode, a major UK court case has kicked off against Sony, accusing the company of monopolistic practices with PlayStation digital games. Lawyers argue Sony blocked competition, forcing gamers to pay about 20% more for digital downloads than physical copies. This affects around 12 million UK PS5 players, with claims totaling up to $2 billion in compensation. The hearing calls Sony's pricing excessive and unfair, spotlighting how the firm restricted third-party sellers from offering cheaper options. Opening arguments wrapped up recently, and the trial could lead to refunds if Sony loses. Gamers hope this challenges high digital prices that have long frustrated players. Sony has not yet commented publicly on the proceedings. This comes at a tough time for PS5, amid ongoing console market pressures. Next up, for more technology news, the 2026 Audi RS3 represents a significant moment for the German automaker, showcasing its commitment to turbocharged five-cylinder performance in an era dominated by downsized engines. Equipped with a 2.5-litre TFSI engine, producing 394 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, the RS3 accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 3.6 seconds, with a standard top speed of 155 mph or 180 mph with the Dynamic Plus package. The compact sedan delivers impressive fuel economy for its class at 20 mpg city and 29 mpg highway, while its Quattro all-wheel drive system and 7-speed dual-clutch transmission provide sharp handling and responsive performance. However, this latest generation marks a bittersweet occasion for UK enthusiasts, as regulatory changes and market pressures suggest this could be among the final opportunities to own Audi's distinctively warbling inline-5 engine, potentially signalling the end of an automotive era defined by this unique power plant. Scott Pilgrim EX is experiencing significant technical issues on Xbox, with all 30 achievements currently broken and failing to unlock for players. The achievement system, which is worth a total of 1,000 gamer score, has been completely non-functional, with reports showing 0% completion rates across the board. Players are being advised to hold off on attempting to earn achievements until the developer addresses these problems. While the game itself remains playable, the progression tracking system for Xbox users is entirely offline. Similar glitches have also been reported on other platforms, affecting specific achievements like the 1cc trophy, which requires clearing the entire game without being knocked out. Developers are aware of the issues and are working toward fixes, with some players suggesting workarounds such as starting fresh saves instead of using New Game Plus mode. Until these technical problems are resolved, Xbox players may want to wait before investing time into grinding for these particular in-game accomplishments. Coming up next, Magic. The Gathering fans. Gear up for Magic Spotlight. Secrets. This exciting event hits London, England, from May 8 to 10, 2026. Hosted by Fanfinity, it then heads to Chiba, Japan, from May 29 to 31, hosted by Big Magic. The main event is standard constructed with a huge $50,000 prize pool. Every player who registers gets a non-foil borderless Liliana Vest promo card by Justina Dura. Top 128 players score traditional foil versions. The top 8 finalists earn invites to Pro Tour Magic. The Gathering, as Marvel superheroes, at MagicCon, Amsterdam on July 17th and 19, 2026. The winner takes home a Black Lotus-themed trophy with the Secrets of Strixhaven set symbol. Part of the Magic Spotlight series, these open invite tournaments offer high-level play, unique themes, side events, vendors, and special guests. Check schedules and register now through the organizers. US intelligence sources report that Iran has started laying naval mines in the Strait of Hormuz, a key waterway for about 20% of global oil trade. CNN cites officials saying Iran used small crafts, each carrying 2 to 3 mines, with estimates of Iran's stockpile at 2,000 to 6,000 units from countries like Iran, China, or Russia. President Trump warned on Truth Social that any mines must be removed immediately, threatening unprecedented military action if not, and stated the US destroyed 10 to 16 Iranian mine-laying vessels preemptively. Despite tensions, some oil tankers have passed through, including one with 2 million barrels to China, and the US Navy escorted another to keep oil flowing. This escalates risks in the ongoing conflict, now in its 11th day, with Iran also firing drones at Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. Analysts fear prolonged disruptions could spike global energy prices. We continue with some more general news. The New York Jets have traded for quarterback Geno Smith from the Las Vegas Raiders, bringing him back to the team that drafted him in 2013. The deal involves swapping 2026 late-round picks. The Jets send their 6th-rounder, number 208, to the Raiders, who give back a 7th-round pick, number 228. The Raiders will cover most of Smith's contract, especially the $18.5 million guaranteed in 2026, leaving the Jets to pay just over the league minimum. Smith restructured his deal to make the trade possible. After a tough year in Las Vegas, where he averaged 6.8 yards per attempt and threw 17 interceptions, he serves as a short-term starter for the Jets in 2026. The Raiders, who signed him to a 3-year, $75 million pact last offseason, now shift focus to drafting Indiana's Fernando Mendoza, first overall. This low-cost move gives New York a bridge quarterback before seeking a long-term option in 2027. And up next, Energy Secretary Chris Wright sparked confusion on Tuesday when he posted on social media that the US Navy had successfully escorted an oil tanker through the Strait of Hormuz to maintain global oil supplies during military operations against Iran. However, Wright quickly deleted the post, and Pentagon officials subsequently denied the claim, stating it was not accurate. The incident highlighted ongoing uncertainty about American maritime strategy in the region as commercial shipping through the critical waterway has nearly come to a standstill. Traffic through the strait has collapsed by 97% since Iran linked attacks on merchant vessels and the withdrawal of war risk insurance frightened away commercial operators. To address this crisis, the US government established a $20 billion maritime reinsurance facility to cover war risk losses for vessels carrying oil and other essential cargo through Gulf waters. While President Trump previously suggested the Navy could begin escorting tankers through the strait, the actual scope and timing of such operations remain unclear as military tensions with Iran continue to escalate in the region. To wrap up today's episode, the ongoing war involving the US, Israel, and Iran has spiked oil prices above $100 a barrel, pushing US gas prices to around $3.20 per gallon. This surge raises transportation costs for trucks that deliver groceries, leading experts to predict higher bills at the store. Economists like Mark Zandi from Moody's Analytics note that for every $10 rise in oil costs, overall inflation could climb 0.15%. Fertilizer shipments from the Middle East have stalled due to disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz, hiking input costs for farmers right at planting season. Supply chain experts warn of 10-15% grocery increases soon from elevated fuel for shipping food. While President Trump suggests the conflict might end in weeks, prolonged fighting could worsen inflation and food insecurity. Uncertainty lingers, but consumers may feel wallet pain from gas, airfare, and staples alike. That's all for today's Essential News. I'm your Nothing rep, shanghaied here by a product manager with zero chill, forced to read headlines daily instead of chilling in the void. Who knew nothing meant everything but fun? Catch you next time.